I've been working here at NativeCamp for more than 2 years now. So I started working last September 2017. And also, I made a lot of videos about this company focusing on helping newbie teachers and my fellow teachers here. And then I come to realize that I haven't made a single review about NativeCamp. So today I'm going to give you my honest review of NativeCamp. My name is John or Teacher Johanna of NativeCamp. So if this is your first time watching my video, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell button for the notification. So as I mentioned earlier, I'll be doing a review of NativeCamp. Well, actually, I already made a review or a video about NativeCamp, but that was posted on the Facebook group of NativeCamp and not on my YouTube channel. And it was just a short video. Those are also my honest reviews, but it was just a very short video. Let's start with the pros. Number one would be the application process. NativeCamp has the easiest application process. You can just finish it for one day. I just found NativeCamp on this site and then I just started applying, doing the APT or the English proficiency test, and then system check, and then demo. And then I'm done. So it's just one day. But I think nowadays the demo lesson and the system check would take longer, or applicants are having a hard time or a long time waiting for the facilitator, because I think there are a lot of applicants now. But just be patient. You can just finish the application process in just one day. The demo lesson is the crucial part of the application, and the textbook material in that demo lesson is so easy. You just need to have a basic English knowledge or basic English grammar knowledge. Second would be the user-friendly platform. It's an all-in-one platform. I made a video about the NativeCamp platform, so we don't need to use Skype or other calling application, so all is there. Third would be the flexible schedule. I think this is the number one reason why I'm staying here, because we can open lessons or plot schedule anytime we want. There's no minimum or maximum number of lessons we can conduct each day, and we can also be online or stand by 10 or 5 minutes before the lesson time. So it's really flexible. And because of that flexible schedule, I can just wake up like 30 minutes or 15 minutes before my lesson time, and then just put on some presentable clothing so that I can teach my student. Here at NativeCamp, we have booked lessons and we also have sudden lessons. So if you don't have any booked lessons, you can just go on standby and still conduct a sudden lesson, wherein you are still paid. Unlike with other companies that they only rely on booked lessons. So here you can have sudden lessons. And then next, number 4 would be lots of incentives. We have the new registration incentive. And what else? No cancellation, introducing tutor, ranking incentive, other monthly incentives, and also we have additional rates, especially during holidays and weekends. And I'm earning an additional of 7,000 to 8,000 monthly just for those incentives. And I know that others are earning more than that. And then 5th would be, last year we had a better payment rate. We have this payment ranking like B1 up to B8. And right now I'm currently on B8, and I'm so thankful for that. And I've worked really hard to be on B8. And it's really achievable. So we just have to be consistent in conducting lessons and give your best in teaching. And you can really earn 104 pesos per booked lesson. That's per 25 minutes. So that's, imagine, 208 pesos an hour. And there are also additional rates on the weekends, like now March. I think because of the COVID-19, there are cancellation of classes in Japan. So we have an additional 30 pesos per booked lessons all March. Our salary is bi-monthly, so that's every 10th and 25th of the month. So usually BPI accounts would receive the pay earlier in the morning, and then for the PNB, it's usually in the afternoon. But we never, or I never experienced having a day delay of payment or a month delay. No. So the payment is always on time. And then next would be we have the textbook materials that are so easy to understand. You can see the teacher's guide or the red fonts. You can just read it verbatim, or you can just have your own script. It's up to you. The textbook materials are amazing. So recently they've been updating a lot of textbook materials so the teachers will be more comfortable and so that it would be more convenient for us to teach our students. I remember before for the kids lessons, for the kids textbook materials, we don't have the audio. So I have no choice but to sing with my student, to sing out loud with my students. And I don't even know how to, or what's the melody of the song. So I just have to invent. So I just have to make my own melody of the song on the textbooks. But now we have the audio that we can just play and listen and let the students sing along with it. And what else? Also with there are a lot of new textbook materials because wow, I think I have already memorized most of the materials, but now there are a lot of new materials. There are some games, and the textbooks are not boring. Number 8 would be the helpful admins. So they are available 24/7 through the inquiry tab on our platform, and also we can email them. Though sometimes it would take them a long time to respond, probably because there are a lot of teachers and students and there are only a few of them. And then next would be the internet speed requirement is not too high. So that's only 2 Mbps upload and download. Unlike with other companies, they would require higher internet speed. So here it's only up to 2 or a minimum of 2 Mbps upload and download. And also, recently, admin told me that we can use a wireless internet connection as long as the speed is high. Then, number 10, we also have, I guess, a quarterly meet and greet event in Cebu and Manila. It just started last year, and I was so lucky to be part of the second meet and greet. And hopefully there would be a much bigger event. Notice that there had been a lot of changes recently. It started last year. So there, meet and greet, and then our payment system had been changed, or payment ranking, payment rate has been changed. So hopefully there would be more better improvements with NativeCamp. So now let's move on to the cons. Number 1 that I've noticed is that there are no trainings. So if you're a newbie teacher, it would be hard for you to teach at NativeCamp. But there are videos or training materials that are always available on the platform. So it's more on self-training. You just have to watch the videos, do some quizzes, and that's it. And I've been with other companies before, and we have trainings. Like with Anhoop or Hanasaw, we had 1 week training, and then after that, if you will not pass that training, well, sorry, you wouldn't be able to start teaching. And then with 5-1 Talk, I also worked with 5-1 Talk. We also had trainings. So for us to be able to move up or to have a higher pay. So we have to undergo some trainings, and that's really helpful. So I hope that there would be some trainings with NativeCamp so that we could help other newbie teachers, and also teachers could improve their teaching skills. But of course, with special badges or special teaching material badges, there are trainings like with, for example, Callan method. So we undergo like a week or 10 hours of training, and but with other regular lessons or regular textbook materials, there are no trainings. And we have the guidelines on the NativeCamp platform. So there you can learn a lot. But I think it's better if newbie teachers will have a one-on-one training or maybe a group training so that they would know how to conduct lessons or how to navigate the platform. Though it's a user-friendly platform, but still others are having a hard time understanding how it works because maybe they're used to with the platform of other companies. So yeah, I think it's better if they would have just a bit of a training on how to use the platform or how to conduct lessons or how to handle this kind of student or that kind of student. So yeah, so maybe a week training is enough, or 10 hours of training for the newbies so that they could provide a much better lesson for the students. Then second would be, I noticed that there are more textbook materials with office-based teachers. So I think there are more textbook materials for them because it's easier to do some trainings, like again for the Callan method and maybe Aiken or other textbook materials. A lot of home-based teachers are asking about the Callan method, and I think they wanted to have this badge or this teaching material badge. So hoping that all teachers, office-based and home-based teachers will be able to have all badges that, or all teaching material badges. Then next, and oh, this one. So I've been hearing about this from other teachers. So they're complaining about the tax. So, well, as I've mentioned earlier, I've been with Hanasol and the 51 Talk, and we also have taxes in those companies. And here with NativeCamp, of course, we also have some taxes, and some companies have lower, while others have higher taxes rate. But some NativeCamp teachers are complaining that we should be exempted with tax. I'm not that knowledgeable on how taxes work or how to compute the taxes and NC tax, so I cannot give my opinion if the NC tax or NativeCamp tax is reasonable or not. I've recently learned that we can actually apply for a tax exemption to somehow lessen the tax burden. So maybe I would just apply for a tax exemption, but I have to go to the BIR office and it's a hassle, right? But yeah, maybe I will go there so that I will be exempted with my tax. So there you have it, guys. That's my honest review with NativeCamp. So there are 11 pros and 3 cons. So see, so 11 versus 3. So that's why I'm still here at NativeCamp. I'm still working here at NativeCamp because there are a lot of advantages and there are less disadvantages. So there you have it, guys. So if you have any comments, questions, and suggestions, just leave them below. So for the NativeCamp teachers out there, so if you wanted to add some pros and cons with working here, so you can just comment down below. So thank you so much, guys, and see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Bye!